Okay, so pass fit to start. Secret deploy. And we're all set. Goes back in. It's a bit restless in the gates. Lights on. And they're racing. And both Cobb and Co and Export Man, the two horses in the red colours, were slow to begin. Truly Reliable got back, and Fanta leads Ginger Flyer as expected. Secret deploys much closer today, and Flying Missile goes up the outside, followed by Blow Me Out, who eases back in clear, running to fifth. Down on the inside is Export Man. Getting well back is Cobb and Co, and Truly Reliable is back last and would be about 10 off the leader. So Fanta in control, leads by 3/4. Ginger Flyer's running second, 2 away Secret Deploy, and then Flying Missile, who's 1 out and 1 back, 3 lengths away from the leader. Blow Me Out is sitting on the outside of Export Man, and the last 3 as they run off the back straight now. Cobb and Co, who's over on the inside. Blow Me Out just ahead of it, and back last of all is Truly Reliable as they run down with about 600 metres left to go. So Fanta's got the lead from Ginger Flyer, and then Secret Deploy ridden up on the inside. Flying Missile travelled into it okay as they come up towards the home turn, and just off them is Export Man, who's trying to work into the clear as they come around the home turn into the straight. Little Cess was next, and then Blow Me Out, and well back is Cobb and Co and Truly Reliable. Fanta goes for home, leads from Ginger Flyer. Flying Missile is still there. Secret Deploy's gone, dropped right back in the field. Blow Me Out and also Little Cess both running home fairly, but the leader is Fanta from Ginger Flyer, who's coming at it. Fanta clinging on from Ginger Flyer, and Flying Missile. Fanta just in front, and Fanta has won from Ginger Flyer. Third Flying Missile. Fourth home was Blow Me Out, and then Cobb and Co and Export Man from Little Cess. Truly Reliable. Secret Deploy, well, played up in the gates and pulled up a clear last. Number 2 is the winner. Fanta has clung on from Ginger Flyer and Flying Missile. 2 beats 1, 3 and 4. 2, 1, 3, 4. Early we had a finish 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. But 2, 1, 3, 4 again here. Fanta too good out in front. Ginger Flyer's fought on very bravely in second place. And Flying Missile has also boxed on real on speed there with the only horse dropping out, Secret Deploy. Clearly wasn't right as it turned out. What the problem is, we don't know, but it did sit a lot closer. So no doubt the vet will have a good look at Secret Deploy, but Fanta has held on for Brandon Louis. Has done the job out in front for a string of owners, and the Chris and Michael Ganjimi camp have another winner. Short neck by 3/4, 2, 1, 3 and 4, and 124.90, 35.66 for the final 600. Well, the screams came from the stadium just on the line when the realisation was there that once again Fanta has done the job out in front as we head down to Brittany Taylor.
I'm not sure a string of owners covers it, Rich. I think that these owners would just about fill Optus Stadium as they roll on in. I can barely hear anyone in here because they are making plenty of noise as they await Fanta's return. They were here first up when he was able to get the job done by over 6 lengths, but wasn't quite so big a margin here today. Only got the job done by a narrow margin. I finally got through to Chris Ganjemi through the hordes of owners that are all around here. Chris, it wasn't the same margin as last start, but I bet it tastes just as sweet.
Yeah, it does now, Britt, but it wasn't very enjoyable during the run. Yeah, obviously last start was an easy watch. Today you had to dig deep, but I guess he did have a bit of a gutbuster 10 days ago, so but we thought we'd nominate for this race. He was either going to start today or next Saturday. It looked a nice race for him, and yeah, he got the job done, so we might give him 2 or 3 weeks between runs now.
How are you feeling throughout the early part of the race? Because it looks like whilst other horses are just being niggled at to keep with him, he looks like he can just cruise really effortlessly at that pace.
Yeah, he's obviously got a high cruising speed and fairly big motor the way he won the other day, first up over 1300. So, yeah, no, it was a good effort. He can maintain a good gallop the whole way, and he fought on good.
What were you thinking in those concluding stages? It looked like Ginger Flyer was grinding him down, but just couldn't get there.
Yeah, and he just got there, so no, it was a big relief when he hit the line. Lockie was laughing at me, actually, so no, it was good.
What about about all of these owners. We become so accustomed to seeing so many of them leading the horses in, but it's just another great story with Fanta.
Yeah, it's good to see on a Saturday, obviously. I didn't realise you had this many owners because Wednesday last start, they weren't here, but no, they've all turned up today and it's a good day for them.
It's funny when they come out of the woodwork when they win by over 6 lengths too. First up, well done on the win.
Thanks, Britt. Cheers.
There is Chris Gangemi, and it's amazing when all of a sudden they realise they've got a pretty nice one, and here is Fanta, 2 from 2 this preparation. Brandon Louis in the saddle on both of the occasions as well. So good to see the stable apprentice getting some success with the stable.
And probably answers one of the age-old questions, Britt. What is the difference between, say, a Class 3 on a Wednesday and a 66 plus on a Saturday? You'd have to say it's at least 6 lengths, because not only today did the margin go from 6.5 down to less than a half, but he also dropped 3.5 kilos today. So there's a massive difference.
Now, this is just extraordinary. When you have a look, Fanta and Ginger Flyer are full siblings, and they have just run 1-2 by only the barest of margins as well. Both by Gingerbread Man out of Doobie Doobie Doo, and a year apart. It's an extraordinary effort from a breeding perspective.
It certainly is. Full siblings in today's race, and it looked on paper like they would run 1-2, and that's the way it panned out, Brittany. So it was certainly for Fanta.
Let me get the breeder here. I know that you own Ginger Flyer, but that's a real coup to be able to breed horses that have run 1-2. Tell us more.
Yeah, I bred Doobie Doobie Doo, and she was born when my son was 3, and because she was by Doo by destination, my son called it Doobie Doobie Doo after Scooby Dooby Doo. And she was a beautiful mare. She had a lot of ability. She broke a pelvis, so we sent her straight to stud. And I had a divorce, and I had to sell the mare, and that's the resultant progeny was Fanta. And her first colt she had was lovely. We had to euthanize him. He got cancer. But it's such a thrill to have Cornella the race and have bred the mother and the 2 horses.
It's an extraordinary situation, isn't it? Because, I mean, naturally you would have been cheering home Ginger Fly, but in some ways you must feel like you've won the race.
I have, because I own a share in Gingerbread Man, and at the moment we're just heading nearly to the $1 million in progeny earnings off my 1 share. So it's been, it's just unbelievable. And like Ginger Flyer is a lot smaller, being a mare, and he's got the Y chromosome, so he has to be a chestnut. But I'm just thrilled for them, and I'm thrilled for me. I mean, it's been a good day out, eh?
Congratulations on the breeding success. Well done.
Yeah, we're about to send, one of the mares is about to go to the champion in the Eastern States, Victor Labondo, so we've got some really nice foals on the way.
Cannot wait to see what comes from here.
Yeah, no.
Well done. Let's get over to Brandon Louis.
Well, Brandon Louis is giving me a great rundown of this race, Brandon. It was a bit different to last start because today you had a bit of pressure.
Yes, anyway, jumped pretty good, but from the start I can see a Ginger Flyer was there, and I didn't want to go like last time. I could raise the horse much more nice. Today I sort of let roll a bit, when I give a breather a bit more later, before asking in the straight. Give me a good kick, but the last 100 meter I can feel like, yeah, the sister was coming, and I was like, come on, mate.
And what about that last 100 metres? Because he had to really dig deep.
Yes, the last 100 meter was really, was courageous, you know, was nice, because this time I can say I got sort of, a horse was on my offside and all the way, and I had to really ask him, but he gave me a good the last 100 meter, yes.
And what about Capital Flight? You must be excited for him as well.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Luke Campbell gave me a good rap about the horse, so anyway, I will see if he was right or no.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
There is Brandon Louis, and Fanta wins for a host of owners and beats his big sis, Ginger Flyer, who finishes second. 2, 1, 3 and 4, the numbers from race number 4.
This will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space?